Welcome to Off the Record with Sharon Stewart, featuring the best in local rock and the stories behind the sound. Let's go Off the Record.
Hi, I'm Sharon Stewart, and welcome to the podcast that shines a spotlight on local and upcoming bands making waves in the music scene. Today, we're going to head to Elk County and have a sit-down with the band that's been shredding stages and raising pulses. Demise Awaits. So let's dive in. Today on Off the Record, I've got Demise Awaits in the studio. And, you know, they're not as scary as they sound. Hey, guys, thanks for coming in here and being a part of my podcast, Off the Record.
Thank you for having us.
You guys are out of Elk County, further north, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, can we get a quick band introduction, all of you? If you could step up to the mic and tell us what you do and who you are.
Sure. Jason Chatfield, guitar and vocals.
Awesome.
Jeff Stedler, guitar.
Curt Shrubb, drums.
Dustin Keech, bass guitar, backing vocals.
I know you guys have been friends for some of you for almost all your lives. So tell us about the band and how you started.
Well, the band got started not really as a band, but kind of like a vision, I guess. Probably early 2000s, I wanted to start a band, and I guess I wrote a bunch of songs and didn't have anybody to play them with. And one of my buddies moved down from New York, and he came down specifically to join the band. And so he moved down here, and then we started playing just two guitar players and looking for a drummer. And it took 4 years to find our very first drummer to where we could play a show. So we played our first show in 2004 at Over the Mountain in Rockton.
Oh, great place.
And it was a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
And but basically what it was in the early 2000s, just, you know, from 2000 to 2004, just searching for a drummer basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then we played that show, and we went through a couple more lineup changes after that, and then we got a pretty solid lineup somewhere around 2005, 2006, and then it started really taking off. We started playing some big shows and local shows around here, and we got pretty big reputation, and I guess it took off from there, and we played all the way up until spring of 2013.
Yeah, and then you decided to kind of fold for a while.
Yeah, well, we lost our drummer, and then I think that we needed a break, but we didn't really need a 10-year break. But
that's a break.
That's how long it took. But we wanted to get back at it pretty quickly, but it kind of took a while to find the right person.
Yeah, in the right chemistry, because it is a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, it is big time.
Might be harder than a marriage, you know, with so many people involved.
Yeah, it's people think it's easy. It's not, especially when you're playing demanding music like this.
Yeah. Well, I think your stuff is amazing.
Thank you.
Now, you're the guy with the hair in the video that you sent me, right? See, I don't recognize you because you're all pinned back today.
I used to have more.
I mean, you guys are just unbelievable. So you decided to get back together after 10 years. And
yeah.
You must have been missing the scene.
Yeah, well, we were missing playing out primarily, and it's really weird because the scene back then is a lot different than the scene now. Mm-hmm. But it's still just as cool. It's just really weird trying to get back into it after 10 years.
Yeah. Because
the scene's different, the promoters are different, and a lot of people, you know, after 10 years, they don't know who you are.
Right.
And it's like, it's kind of funny. It's because, you know, we've been there and done that, and it's just kind of funny getting back into it. Like, a lot of people think you're a new band. It's just funny. Mm-hmm.
But in ways, I think it's better now. It's easier now to get yourself out there.
Yeah,
isn't it?
There's a lot of different things, you know, with technology and stuff like that, and the internet and stuff like that, where we can get ourselves out there a lot easier.
Right. Well, can we talk about how Curt joined the band? What did Curt bring to the mix?
Well, basically, I just contacted him one day because we went through waves to where we were like, are you ready to search for a new drummer? Mm-hmm. And then we try out a couple drummers, and then we get discouraged, and then we just let it go for a couple months or whatever. And then we try someone else out or whatever. Someone else would say they were going to come down and try out, and they would end up not being ideal or not show up at all.
Yeah.
And then we'd get discouraged again. And then one day I messaged Curt and I said, "Do you want to try out for this?" And he said, "Yeah." And he came over and tried out. And we were like, well, I think this is going to be the guy.
He could keep up.
Yeah.
I imagine it would be really hard to keep up. So what's it like, writing and performing together again for all of you?
I think it's
Same?
awesome.
Okay.
I mean, it's work. It's hard. And a lot of times, ask Curt. He'll tell you how hard it is.
It's a lot harder than it looks. I know people think it's so easy to get up there, right? And create music.
But whenever you put all that work into it, and then when you finally get, you play a show and it goes well and everything's successful, and, that's the reward for putting all that work into it.
Mm-hmm. You said it's about music, not just metal.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we write a song, we want to come up with something that's musical. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
We're not just trying to put together, 3 quote metal riffs and scream over it and call it a song. We want to create something that's actually like a structured musical piece,
right?
Like a piece of music, something that we're proud of.
Prog metal.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's more than just simplistic metal. Like, there's a progressive side to it because it's pretty technical, and a lot of things, and the music can get pretty complicated.
It is.
But I don't think me or any of these guys would be satisfied with it if we were just doing simple music.
Right. It's perfect. I mean, it is. It's just unbelievable that you guys, and you're right here in our own backyard. That's what's really unbelievable. Right. Who writes most of the songs? I
write most of the music, and I'll basically just start with the lyrical idea, and then I'll just have the mood of the lyrics kind of like bleed into like the main riffs of the song or inspire the song. To me, the lyrical content, the music kind of reflects the lyrical content. So I'll put the whole song together, record like a rough draft of it with my phone, and then I'll send it to those guys, and then we'll get together and kind of build on it collectively. Yeah. I call you thrash progressive metal because crazy time signatures. I love that, though. I love surprises like that, and trying to keep up. I don't know if that's intentional. It might just be how it comes out. I don't know, but that's the way it is. As a drummer, Curt, are there any crazy time signatures that you're proud of in your work?
Yeah, actually, like there's sometimes it's random. It's almost catches you off guard. You don't realize what's going on until you get there. You're like, oh wait, I have to take a second and figure out what this actually is. You know what I mean? Like, we got some stuff it goes from 3 to 4 to 6, and then back to 3, and then back to 4 and halftime, and I love it. It keeps you on your toes. For sure. It does. I do. I love it too. I love the sound of it. What's your favorite riff or your solo from your current set, and why? Jeff, you want to answer that one? Your favorite solo? I'd have to say my favorite solo would be probably the second solo in Defender. Okay. I just like the groove of it, the feel of it. Did you write the solo or? I did not. So I kind of modified it. It was actually written by the guitarist for me in the studio. So it's just kind of, when we got to it, it's like, hey, just learn what you can, improv what you can, and just kind of modify it to make it your own, kind of. You guys are just amazing to watch in the video, though. You're like machines, Just, that's the idea. It's almost like I don't believe my eyes, and ears watching you guys. That's what we're going for. Okay. We try to be robotic. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's almost, it's unreal or surreal. We want our precision to be unmatched. Yeah. Everything should be flawless, smooth. So who wins the guitar solo off of Jason or Jeff? It's a tie. Says Curt the drummer, huh? I don't know. He's got some years on me. Depends on how much coffee I had. Okay. All right. Give me a Red Bull and we'll try it out. I imagine you'd have to chug down a couple of Red Bulls to do your work, Well, I've been doing pretty good without it. Okay. Curt, have you ever thrown your sticks and just kind of lost your way, or? Oh yeah, absolutely. That actually happened once. But was that about a year ago? I did that. Was it during when I slammed my sticks down and we're like, okay, I think we're done for today. I don't remember. Yeah, that has happened. Yeah, I bet. I mean, I never got hit by one yet. No, that's usually the bass player that ends up in the way of a broken stick or something. Oh, okay. So Dustin, your bass is the glue, right, of the band. How do you keep it solid when
everything's flying at like 1,000,000 miles an hour?
I honestly just match what these guys do, which I can say not a lot of bass players can do.
Yeah.
I have my own creative little feel that I throw into these songs.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'll say that I'm proud of with this band is I was around for the first stint of it. So a lot of these songs, I've like pretty much my bass line, like it's mine. Like I wrote it, or if I modified it, it is what it is now. You know, I didn't have to learn anything off any other bass player. Me and Jason got together years ago, put things together. I've added things in as the years went on. I mean, I hold down the low end.
Yes.
So when stuff gets heavy, I'm the one holding it.
Yeah.
Down, so
you're the defender.
sure.
You guys have opened for thrash giants like Overkill and
Overkill, Creator, Exodus a few times.
Wow. Where was that at? Like Jurgles or what?
Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
So that was years.
That's
and years
amazing.
Ago. I was like back like 2008. My favorite one was we opened up for Iced Earth.
Oh, wow.
Which
where was that at?
Detroit.
Oh, okay.
And I grew up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're one of my idols as far as a band goes. Their lead singer is my favorite lead vocalist of all time.
Okay.
Much. So opening for them, getting to meet them. We're out there playing on stage. You look over, John Schaefer's looking at us. That was cool. You know,
in approval.
Yeah.
Even better.
I don't know if you watched their whole set, but I just remembered the one time I looked over and I'm like, oh my God, there's John Schaefer watching us.
Any kind of crazy stories? I mean, from those shows, any wild things that happened while you were, opening for those bands?
I mean, I don't know. It's just, I guess it was just kind of surreal, just actually being on a show with a professional sound, with professional bands. A lot of the shows opening for Overkill, stuff like that, we're playing in front of their backdrop. You know what I mean? So that kind of, stamps that you did it. You know what I mean? We will always have those videos like we shared the same stage as them.
Did you got paid too?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing, around here.
Paid?
Well, you'd hope you would, huh?
Yeah, around here, you got to do it because you love it. There's really not a whole lot of money in it, especially if you're not like a professional act, It's not like we're out on the road.
Yeah.
So, we just do it because we love it, and we have friends that we make along the way and stuff like that.
I'm sure you've got lifelong fans since you've been around for a while. How are they reacting to your reunion and your new material?
They're digging it.
Good.
Say very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we played our first show. We actually we went at it for about 8 months putting together our first set. And then our first show was in Brockway, which is kind of like home base for us. And it was a good show. A lot of people were pumped. Got a really good crowd response that night.
Yeah. Jason, you want to answer this one? What's one thing you want every person to feel when they leave a Demise Awaits show?
I want them to feel satisfied, like they got their money's worth, even if it was a free show. I want them to feel like they came and they didn't waste their time.
Yeah.
They got their money's worth and more, as far as like, our songs are pretty complicated, and we give it our all on stage and stuff like that. So I want them to feel like they got their money's worth and didn't waste their time.
How long do you guys perform for usually?
Our live set, it depends on the time allotted.
Yeah, could you go all night if you want?
I guess there are two different things. If we're playing like a multi-band show, we'll probably be allowed, I don't know, anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes. But if it's our own show that we're putting on, like at one of the establishments around the area, we could probably play a half an hour to 2 hours if we wanted to.
Wow, that takes some stamina. Will you work out or what?
It takes stamina. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would think your arms and your fingers would get tired. I don't know.
Well, they go numb after a while, so it doesn't matter.
So you have any shows coming up? Any festivals going on? Okay.
We'll also be playing Barrage Fest this year in Somerville.
Oh, awesome. When is that?
I don't know. When is it? July 20th. 26th.
Something like that in the summer. Okay. You're going to be rocking Somerville.
Yes.
Awesome. It's going to get loud out there.
And there's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be some other shows in between and after or before, and just keep an eye out for us.
Okay. So where can people find your music? And, can we thank you for the T-shirt, by the way.
You're welcome.
Can they find your merchandise? And, where can we find you?
Primarily on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, you can Google us.
Yeah.
We'll come up.
Yeah. So we could probably buy a T-shirt from you if we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to hit us up, though. I mean, we don't really have a merch store yet, but we'll find a way if somebody wants stickers or... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You got stickers?
Spite Clothing in the mall. You can buy Demise Awaits merch there.
Which mall?
The Du Bois Mall.
Okay, really?
Yes.
Awesome. Who created your logo and
I did.
Well, I guess that robot, that's your album cover?
That's Zeke. That's our mascot.
Oh, he's your mascot.
Yes.
Who does he make an appearance like Eddie for Iron Maiden? Not yet?
One day, hopefully.
One day.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it looks sort of like a transformer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? Okay.
Yep.
Well, how about, can we have a little fun? Maybe we could do like a lightning round if I can ask you a few questions, fun, fast questions real
Sure.
quick. Each one of you. Okay, so I'll start with you. First concert you went to, Jason?
First concert I ever went to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my. I don't know.
You can't
I'll
remember?
have to think back. I don't know.
Lightning round.
It was probably some rock show when I was little. I don't know that I went to with parents or I don't know.
You don't remember? Your parents didn't take you?
I don't know.
Okay, that's all right.
Let's just say it was the Beach Boys.
All right. Dustin, best metal album of all time, in your opinion?
Oh man, that's a hard one. Front to back, I really, really enjoy The Years of Decay by Overkill. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of crazy because, like, I'm into a bunch of different kinds of metal.
Yeah.
I'm primarily a death metal guy.
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse, stuff like that. So it's kind of ironic that I play thrash.
Yeah.
But I'm into thrash all the same, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, when it comes to thrash, I'd go with the Overkill, Years of Decay.
Okay.
That'd be my answer.
All right. One band you drop everything to tour with. Jeff. You drop everything to
man.
tour with them.
That's a
Forget
good question.
family.
I would say the Pantera reunion band, if they were to drop Zakk Wylde for whatever reason.
Zach is talking about bringing...
Well, they are touring. They're still on tour. I mean, go on there. No one's still original.
Pantera
other than
reunion.
Rex, but-
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, I think I can make it work.
Yeah, I think you can too. I do. Okay. How about, let's see, Kurt, favorite guilty pleasure song that's not metal? What song do you feel guilty listening to?
Oh man, there's actually a lot of them. I listen to a lot different stuff than these guys.
We won't laugh.
Oh, we probably will. Let me think for 1 second.
Rapid fire, Kurt. Come on. 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Guilty pleasure. That's rough.
Yeah. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them.
All right.
Too, but I'm not going to admit any.
Metallica 1.
Oh, come on. Guilty.
What?
They just beat it to death so bad. No one wants to hear it anymore.
Okay. Which one of you are most likely to miss rehearsal, sound check?
Kurt, for sure.
Kurt.
Definitely.
Okay. So if Demise Awaits was a horror movie, what would the title be?
I don't know. Probably Get Your Brains Shredded.
Good one. Good one. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in. I admire what you do. You guys are just so precise. It is just unbelievable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That means a lot to us because that's exactly what we're going for.
Well, when I saw the video, I was like, oh my God, can't be. It can't be real. So
Mount County?
that's what I mean, right here. So look forward to, your shows. And when you record now, do you record in your home or where do you go to?
We actually don't know where we're going to be recording, but hopefully someday soon. I don't really, we're going to
Do you do it
find
on
a
your
studio,
own?
I guess. No, but I wish we did, but
It's hard.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, appreciate you coming down. And do you mind if I throw down a song at the end of this podcast?
We do not mind at all.
You don't mind? It's going to leave a mark. So just let our listeners know that. Okay. Well, Appreciate you guys coming.
That is the idea.
Yeah. Leave a mark. So there you go. Demise Awaits. Find them on YouTube and social media. You guys on Facebook?
Media.
Okay. Just search them there too. And hey, guys, thanks a lot for coming in and being a part of the podcast.
Well, thank you for having us.
Follow Demise Awaits on Facebook and YouTube and head to their shows. You can also get their merch at the Two Boys Mall. And that's it for this episode of Off the Record with Sharon Stewart. Thanks for supporting local music and the amazing bands that make it happen right here in our area. And if you're in a local or upcoming band and want to be a part of the show, shoot me an email at sharon@sevenmountainsmedia.com. Now we're going to fade out with a killer track from Demise Awaits called Defender. Turn it up, and we'll catch you next time on Off the Record with Sharon Stewart.